Okay, well, we're doing something untraditional again. I didn't do turkey at Thanksgiving, and I'm not doing ham at Christmas. We're all on a diet around here because my senior dog, has insulin-dependent diabetes, and he has to lose weight. So I figured if I got to starve him to death, we're gonna starve too. But not really. It'll be a festive meal. I'm doing a quadruple meatball. It's got veal, lamb, turkey, and chicken in the meatball. And of course, there's breadcrumbs, and you've got to have a little bit of fat because it's a leaner meat. So there's some olive oil, milk, eggs. The seasoning will be poultry seasoning, red pepper, garlic powder, just a tinge of salt, and Italian seasoning, but extra basil because I like basil in it. So we'll mix that all together. We'll bake it on parchment paper, lined baking sheet for about at 350 for about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll set those aside to cool, and I'll make a gravy, which will be the cream of celery soup with a little bit of the chicken bouillon cubes and a little bit of margarine and the same spices that went into the meatballs until that comes to a boil, and then we'll add in a little cornstarch to thicken that up. So we'll put that over the meatballs. They'll be served with a side of, I just call it red and green, but instead of the cabbage that my mama used to do, where she would put the ham hocks in it, we just had ham hocks and string beans, so we can't have pork again around here. But I've got the savoy cabbage, and I've got red chard, I've got leeks, it's called red cabbage, but I've always called it purple cabbage. Same thing, I think it's called a red onion, I call it a purple onion. That, as an artist, they look purple, not red to me. And we also have some fennel. So I've got fennel, onion, cabbage, leeks, and I've got the little red potatoes. It'd be so colorful. But, when you cook cabbage in a house, it smells country. So my son can't stand it. The Chihuahuas don't like it either. So I'm using chicken stock instead of water. And the secret, so that it doesn't smell up your house, is apple juice. And I like this organic apple juice instead of just Mott's, because it's got a little bit of thickness to it. It's a pulp, and it works better. It adds a sweetness to the dish. So I've got bold olive oil is going to go in the pot. There'll also be some ginger, garlic, ground mustard, ground cinnamon, and black pepper, and the chicken stock as well. So if I didn't mention that already, that'll come to a boil. I'll have the measurements in the recipe later when I type that all out. This is just, you're going to slice up all of your vegetables, except the potatoes. They're tiny. They're going to stay whole like that. And they'll go in the pot covered with the stock, and they will boil the whole time that the meatballs are cooking in the oven. So all I got to do is, my son thinks he wants, I asked him which dessert that he wants, because he's not eating this stuff. I'm making him his Popeye's chicken tenders, spicy Popeye's chicken tenders in the air fryer like I always do. That's his festive meal that he likes on holidays. He says he wants a lemon pound cake. So I don't have to share that recipe because I've got that a couple times already on Miss Martha Loves to Cook, my digital cookbook page. So we'll probably have a lemon pound cake. Can't film that day because, it's Christmas Day. Y'all are going to be busy with your family, and I'm busy with my family. So we won't be posting that day. I just wanted to let you know. Here's another meal that you could have if you... I was going to do lasagna, but I usually do that. So I'm doing something different this year. My husband will love it. My son... hopefully I've done it before where I use my apple juice and just a little bit of sugar in the pot, and you're smelling apple and cinnamon. You're not smelling the cabbage. So he's gonna be in his room playing video games anyway, so he doesn't care. Okay, and so the Chihuahuas don't mind it. Where are my babies? I'm missing somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, where's the old man? I'm sure everybody how Duke is doing real well now. Where Duke? He's sleeping. Hey, sleepy mommy. I'm doing just fine. I'm sleeping. Now everybody got to get up here and bother me and wake me up. Oh, my goodness. I was doing just fine sleeping. All right, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays to everybody. Stay safe if you're traveling. Eat healthy in the 2025.